Covington maintains status as one of the best welterweights in the world.
He is absolutely one of the best welterweights in the world. A lot of times people mistake the talk and the persona for Colby not being able to be a fighter. Colby Covington is a fantastic fighter, and he will get in your face from the moment they're official, or the moment the referee says fight, and the pace, and the cardio, and the work rate that he will push on his opponents is enough to break guys. Guys that are traditionally known as phenomenal cardio fighters like Rafael dos Anjos melt under Colby Covington. He is a great fighter and a very, very hard worker.
Colby Covington enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Colby Chaos Covington. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go with Colby Covington and Khamzat Chimaev. I've been calling for this fight for years, and finally it materializes here tonight. Chimaev trying to take Covington to a place that only Kamaru Usman has taken him before.
It will truly show who Khamzat Chimaev is. If he can do what so many others have failed to do and get past Colby Covington. Colby Covington is that gate. He is that blocker to Kamaru Usman. Only Colby Covington gets to fight the champion in the way that he has. This is a massive spot for Chimaev. If he can get past this, then he becomes a real threat to Kamaru Usman.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Takedown defense is there.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position. In the half guard.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Covington. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here.
very careful there.
Chimaev's in half guard. All right, working inside the closed guard now.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Side control now. Under 2 minutes now to go. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Oh, somehow he got out!
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air, used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
30 seconds in the round. Nice positional control here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Horns out for the end of round one.
Okay, listen. Breathe, relax. That was a great round. Everything you're doing with your hands is working. He has no answer for your striking, okay? Let's keep the pressure.
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, DC is back from the concession stand as we get our next round underway, and you had to like what you saw in terms of the volume and the efficiency on the feet in that previous round.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he's gonna slam him, DC!
And he got that single leg. He got that single leg. He lifted him in the air and put him down.
That is some serious power to pick up another man and promptly put him in his place. Big opportunity now for him here on the ground. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. And now he's got the back. All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Chimaev. Big strikes continue to land.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. North-south position now.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Covington. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. 20 20 seconds left to go in round 2. Final seconds here of round 2. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the count.
Nice shot there by the champ. Clinch position. Look for the opponent to try to circle off of the cage.
Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC octagon.
There's another power takedown there. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Covington. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Just over 3 minutes to go. Covington going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. That guillotine is tight. Big elbow there lands. Good work from the top here by Chimaev. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
This is where he wants to be.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Great submission defense.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Chimaev's right back to the full mount. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Khamzat Chimaev. Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the armbar. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish armbars.
Oh, he's got his back. Chimaev's in half guard now. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Chimaev's has got full mount now.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Covington's able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard.
He's so bad. Oh, nice shot by Covington. Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
Going for the arm here.
Arms in deep. Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive to try to finish this fight.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call a shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by submission here tonight. Prevailing wisdom was if he was able to get his grappling going and get the fight to the mat, submission would probably materialize, and it did.
The submission